Good morning, viewers. Good morning. This is Gampi Radio and Television, and this morning I'm here with a fine, gentle officer from the Federal Road Safety Corps here in Abuja. RS 71.7 Busalaji Unit Command, in person of Assistant Corps Commander Eliom Aken, a fine, gentle officer. You're highly welcome this morning
Thank you very much.
to Gampi Central Focus,
Thank
where
you.
national issue is being discussed. And here this morning, we are here on your mandate to discuss about road safety education in Nigeria, in Abuja, and under his command, which is Duse Alaji command. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, and good morning, listeners,
Thank you,
viewers.
sir. You're welcome.
Thank you.
This morning, like I said earlier, we are looking at road safety education on our roads. We all know that our road um, is something else, and we can't but keep educating ourselves, the road users, not necessarily the owner, the car owners, the motorcyclists, and even the pedestrians. And that is why we have you this morning to talk about it again to us, the viewers at home, so we can know much about our education. No education is enough. We can't but keep having them here to educate us about road safety education. And on this morning, the first question I'm going to be posing to him is, why is road safety education especially important right now in this country?
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
thank you very much for that question. Road safety education, as you rightly put out, cannot be overemphasized. Part of our mandates, in addition to what we are expected to do, is to go out there and educate road users, motorists, pedestrians, in fact, the road users on proper, safe road use. And road safety education, basically, there are programs and activities put in place to educate motorists and road users on proper safe use of the road. Because we just have to start from educating them, because we realize that most of the road users don't even understand
Yeah.
what they are supposed to do on the road. So at various levels, we carry out this education, be it at the primary school, secondary school, NYC club, regular marshals, special marshals, and all that. We send people to various places. We send them to mosques, send them to church, send them to public places, motor parks, and the rest to educate them. Because we know that when once they are properly educated and they understand what they are supposed to do on the road, it will help and in the long run reduce road traffic crashes on our road. That is why road safety education is very, very important.
Thank you very much on that. This is well taken. And personally, there is something I would like to ask about this. You just said you go to schools, you go to universities and NYSC to do that education to the young ones, most especially because they said the young shall grow. And it's every time I use the road, I personally I look at it, I'm like, isn't it good for us to catch them young, as in educating them? It's not even you. To be honest with you, I'm hearing it for the first time that you go to even NYC to educate them. And I think what I want to take from that is educating children from primary school. And that caught me. I'm like, why can't the parents have this educational knowledge of road use so they can impact it on the younger ones? Because I think it is those younger ones, like I said earlier, that grows to be a road violators. And once they are caught early in educating them, I think the road will be very safe for everybody. So now this morning, my question is, what efforts are you taking to educate every homes, every parent, to in turn get their kids educated?
Thank
Because it's
you,
important.
thank you. That question is, let me say, it's hydra-headed. Can be converted in so many ways, but
Very well.
we just have to. Like I told you, road safety education, we do it at various levels. Now, when we look at the catch them young, the
Okay.
pupils, children, only yesterday we inaugurated road safety club in one of the schools here in Tusialaji. We have so many schools here that will be inaugurated road safety clubs. Now, for catching them young, when you educate, when you enlighten these children, they in turn hold their parents, especially when maybe you are joining somewhere with your children and you decide to beat lights. We've had cases
My
where
God.
children were like, "No, daddy, you are not supposed to beat the light." We are told in the club, in the school, that you are not supposed to, you are supposed to wait for traffic lights and all that. Then, as a responsible parent, when you have children like that talk to you, yes, it will awaken your consciousness for those that chose to keep it aside. When you start having your children talk to you that way, it will make you more responsible. And it's a two-way thing. Then you as a parent, to bring up your child in a good way, it's not only bringing up children is not only the responsibility of parents, it's both ways. The teachers,
Society.
people, the society, and all that. So you too, as a parent, it behoves on you to talk to your children on safe road use. So that way, when they grow up, they've received from the society, from their parents, and they in turn become good ambassadors, road safety ambassadors, and that is how it continues. Now, you said something about a situation where we see young people committing offenses. Now, there is no amount of education that is too much. That is why we keep educating. It's a continuous thing.
Yes,
We keep
continuous.
educating at different levels. Then we have what we call the NYC clubs. Year in, year out, whenever we have orientation courses at the NYC camps, we go there and educate. Then we have what we call a CD group, CDS group,
Yeah.
Community Development Group or something,
That's
CDS group on road safety. So we have them, they chose road safety as their CDS group.
yeah.
So we have liaison officers we send to work with the special marshals to educate them. They in turn go out there to preach the message of safety. So we have trained them, and they too are beginning to extend what we've taught them out there, because we know road safety is not an individual thing, it's a shared responsibility and it's collective. So those are the areas in which we are putting to ensure that this message of safety spreads and goes round.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you. I know viewers at home, they are looking at us, they are watching us, and they are also learning, because I have learned one or two things here right now, having that the commander here with me. Now, this my second question is, what role does a traffic officer play in improving road safety on our routes? This my question has it comes in many perspectives. Yes, sir.
Okay, I will start by
Most especially case study of your jurisdiction, which is Duse Alhaji.
okay. As a traffic enforcer, we don't do this thing alone. We work with other agencies to ensure that there is proper safe road use within our jurisdiction. The jurisdiction is quite large. So, in our own little way, we go out where we have observed infractions. We go there and see where we can deploy to improve the way things are done in that place. Only this morning, I went to Tipper Garage. Over the years, we've been recording high number of crashes. So we've been carrying out research
On
along
daily
that area.
basis, sir.
Yes. We've carried out research and we discovered that aside from the poor design of the road,
Yeah.
there is a particular place where people converge to board vehicles. We're like, okay, move away from that side, go further, so that should there be any kind of
Eventuality.
eventuality or brake failure or whatever, as we record most, it will not affect people. There will be minimal loss and all that. Then we keep on educating. I've sent my public enlightenment officer. I think he has an engagement with them tomorrow with the tipper drivers association in that area. Then we try as much as we can to educate people. We go on advocacy within that area to talk to them on the need to obey the traffic lights that are there, and to board or join vehicles away from that junction, so that we can record minimal crashes should there even minimal fatalities should there even occur in the first place. That is one. Then on enforcement, like I said, the jurisdiction is large, but we try our best to ensure that we touch every place so that people will know that, okay, we're actually doing this. We work in collaboration with the Nigerian police, we work with the civil defense. Then on a monthly basis, we have we call mobile courts, where the magistrate sits, a mobile court is settled, and we try traffic offenders. Because the truth is that no matter the volume of enlightenment you give, like one of our founding fathers will say, too much or enlightenment without enforcement is equal to entertainment.
Sure.
Because when you go out there, keep telling them to do this, and once in a while you don't enforce, it's as if you are entertaining them, because they will say, oh, the road safety people have come again to tell us. But once in a while, we go beyond enlightenment to enforce. Now, the idea is for them to change behavior so that they can change from that bad behavior to something better, so that the society and our jurisdiction can be better for it.
Thank you. Society can be better for it. Like I said, my question, it was actually intentional, and it comes with so many perspectives. And one of it you mentioned, I am still going to reiterate on that, most especially the tipper garage area. Because coming now, I saw them, and on my mind, I'm like, I am coming to meet you. And I am here sitting today like a mouthpiece of those well meaning Nigeria that is interested in seeing the road crash of tipper garage reduce drastically. Sir, I want to also talk about the enforcement. I think the enforcement should come as fast as possible, sir. Because I used to there was a time I boarded a tricycle. Let me speak from what one man said. He said, sir, that it's like a ritual in tipper garage that every Monday there must be a road crash in that place. I'm like, no, it is our attitude that is causing this. And I said to him, he refused to understand me. Sir, like you said, there is no rules without enforcement. It's like an entertainment, like you have said. I think it is high time we mark that place as a time bomb, as something that we need to take very seriously. Yes, you highlighted the fact that that route it's poorly developed. It's not in full. I think this time around, you as a core marshal or core person, unit commander, thank you very much. I think it is time you meet the minister of the FCT to please look into that road again and again, number one. Then secondly, I think it is high time you enforce it. You take it by force. Meet them very early in the morning. I was there one time. To be honest with you, I left. Someone saw me. They said there was an accident. Who called me? I hope you are not there. I said, where? Please stop standing there. Because I'm new to that area. I don't know. But after then, I've never wanted to smell that place. But like I said, as I was coming now, there are people there. It's not like they are not aware, they are aware. I think it is high time you have this your collaboration with the road the police officer, the civil defender. I think we have to start beating them. If the Lord allows that, we should beat them. Tell them no, leave that place. Because it's also not a good credit to the road safety. Also in under your jurisdiction as well. Then the second one is this Duse market side. This Duse market has become a flashpoint that the road has been shared into three, and the market people are taking one out of it, leaving one part for the motorists to use, thereby posing a lot of traffic, unnecessary, the one that we give ourselves without reason to us. And you are coming on Monday morning. If you don't take the other route through Kubwa, you're on your own. So please, what effort are you going to take in enforcing the road users, the marketers here? If it involves beating, if it permits you, can we know so we can talk to them so it doesn't become an entertainment, sir?
Okay, thank you very much. I'll start by emphasizing that FRSC, by the nature of our work, we're a very, very civil organization that we don't have to degenerate to the level of beating road users. The best we can do is to talk to them, enlighten them. Some of them don't even know the dangers of some of these things they do. So it behoves on us as an organization to talk to them in that regard. Like I said, it is my wish that throughout my stay as a unit commander here, if I cannot eradicate, I should reduce road
Yes.
traffic crashes, especially at Tipa Garage.
Yes.
Now, this morning, I was there with a team. So what we did is we were able to cordon off that particular area. So we moved people from where they used to stay towards the AY Shafa filling station, like I said. Now, it's going to be a continuous thing. We are going to deploy more people. Then, like I said, the jurisdiction is large. So some of our assets cannot be deployed all at the same time.
Yes.
Today, we had to deploy our ambulance to that location so that should there be, thank God there was none, so that there will be quick response and all that. Then I've been engaging the union, the Tipa Garage Union. Like I said, I'm sending my public enlightenment officers tomorrow for further engagement. They are willing to relate with us. Yesterday, I met with the manager of the filling station, AY Shafa filling station, and we had very fruitful engagement, and he promised to support in wherever the organization or the filling station can support us. Now, our major challenge is to see how we can move people from that particular location off that place so that they can be free and free access. And earlier today, when we experimented it, we saw that if sustained, it will go a long way in reducing. Then for the issue of the Duse market, I met with the Hakimi sometime, was it last month? And we talked extensively. Now, our target is we'll focus on Mondays and Thursdays evening for a start, and we'll see that we can sustain it. To see then when we sustain it, if we don't get the kind of result we want, we will extend it. Now, why Mondays and Thursday? I'm made to understand that Monday is their market day.
Yes.
I think Thursday as well.
Mondays.
So every Monday we discover heavy traffic because people have to park where they are not supposed to park by the market. So we have engaged even the market union to see that we do that. Now, like I said, it will not be nice for us to just start enforcement. So we do enlightenment, we do subtle enforcement before we now do full enforcement. So the stage we are now is purely enlightenment and advocacy. So when we graduate from that, if we don't get the required or desired result, we will now go to subtle enforcement, where you enforce little, you still talk to them, you encourage them and all that before we go to full enforcement, so that people within Dusa Allergy can have a pleasurable journey in and out of their homes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
well explanatory, and that brings me to the next question, because it's all about question and answering today, and that is where we learn from. Now, sir, my question is the biggest, or what is the biggest road safety mistake we or you usually observe from the drivers make every time that should be corrected?
Okay, without sounding like a comedian, you discover that when you see, if you are driving behind a vehicle, you see them obeying traffic rules and being professional. When you overtake that driver, it's either that person is an elderly person or a woman. That is what we've discovered over the years. Okay, the third category is a learner driver. You see that learner drivers, women, and elderly people are always very careful on the road. Now, why am I saying this? We discovered that most of the road users believe that, oh, I know it all.
Yes.
Oh, I've been driving. Some of them will tell you, I've been driving before you even enlisted in FRSC. Why are you telling me this and all that? So, the major challenge we have is our attitude on the road. When once we change our attitude on the road, the society will be better. Most of us, we are not disciplined. Our behavior, that is why they will tell you, if you go to any country, if you want to understand or assess them, the way they behave, just look at how they drive on the road. So some of us have been privileged to travel to one or two countries. We see these things on the road. Sometimes you just go to even our neighboring countries here, the way and manner they drive reflects the way they behave.
Yeah.
Now, with such behavior, it is very, very easy for you to assess and say, oh, the society is like this and like that. So the major challenge we have is our attitude. Because of our attitude, we have bad behavior on the road, and it reflects on the number of crashes we record. Because most of these people, some of them, you stop them, you ask for their license, they'll show you. You say, oh, they're even licensed drivers. But because they take things for granted, they believe that, oh, I've been driving for so many years, they can afford to do and get away with it and all that. That is why we record most of these infractions we do on the road. So my appeal to most road users is, yes, you are a driver, but always deploy what we call defensive driving. Defensive driving in quotes, where you drive to save life. And as you're driving, you believe that other road users are not as sane as you are.
Exactly.
You are the only sane person on the road.
Think
If you
I've
have
heard
that,
this.
yes, if you have that at the back of your mind, before they even commit, you are prepared to evade such. You understand? Because if I'm driving now and I believe that you, that is the other way, you are not as good as me, I'll be very, very careful, having in mind that you could drive in a way you are not supposed to drive, and it could lead to crashes. So that is the appeal I wish to make this morning to road users. They should improve on their attitude. They should be professional. Then they should not take things for granted. That way, the road will be safe for all of us to use.
Thank you very much, sir. This also will take me to kind of your kind of a last question, but I'm still coming. Lisa, what are your method of containing those Okada drivers that is also almost causing a menace in this Nigeria, in particular, Dusi, any corner, everywhere? What road safety education are you organizing to meet them? With apology to some persons, there are a particular set of people that is involved in this kind of business. They need education, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for that question. Yes, there are menace on our road, and aside, the tricycle people are beginning to join them too.
Exactly.
So managing that category of road users has not been easy. But you discover that over 70% of them are they are not literate. So we communicate to them in the language they understand. What we do is we go to their parks, we meet their unions, then speak with them in the language they understand. Now, FRSC, is an organization, a federal organization where we have people from different tribes. So what we do is, if we meet people from the north, we send our enlightenment officers that speak the language to talk to them. If we go to a park where we have people from the south dominant, we get officers from that area to talk to them. So what we are doing basically is enlightenment. Though occasionally we arrest them, but we realize that no matter how much you arrest,
They keep coming.
they keep coming. So we have decided to invest more in educating and enlightening them. And with time, we'll get there. We are not there yet, but we are not where we used to be. There is serious improvement.
Sure, there is.
So
There
that
is. It's evidence. We can see, and most especially on this our road. And because I heard of an accident that happened on the 1st of February, a colleague and a neighbor told me, woke me up. If you see what I saw now, but thank God the road safety officers were there. 1 a.m. I must commend your efforts.
Thank you very
You
much.
are really trying
Thank you.
for your swift method of approaching, coming to the scene of the area.
Thank
We can, but ask for more as an olive trees that we are. We want to see you do more. By the grace of God, you will not be tired. We'll also not be tired with you as well. So your final word to our our viewers at home, sir.
Okay, I will start by appreciating you for acknowledging what we are doing. We can do better if you reach out to us on our toll-free line. We have the national emergency line, which is 112, and the FRSC emergency number, which is 122. They are all toll-free. So should there be crash, should be incident of crash, or maybe we have a traffic gridlock or whatever, any traffic related, or even crime, you can call. We will reach to the relevant security agencies. So there is need for you to have that toll-free line. So those have been calling, and our target is to ensure that our response time is reduced to the various minimum. Then on that note, I will want to say, yes, for us to enjoy our road very well, to have a pleasurable journey from point A to B, we should drive to stay alive. Like we always say, safer roads, fuller lives. Thank you very much.
Safer road, fuller life.
Thank you.
Wow,
So good.
that's beautiful. Thank you very much, our unit commander, Mr. Akem, for coming live on this program today. And we hope to see more of you, or your delegates, or I think delegates, whoever it is that you delegate, because this partnership or marriage has come to stay, most especially on this route, do say road, for safe road users, and for all of us as well as the drivers as well. So right now, we are ending this program with our fine officer, Mr. Aken, the road unit commander, Dusa Alaji. Thank you very much, viewers, for tuning on with us this morning. I just want to leave us with a quote. They said, road safety is not an accident. It is a responsibility of everybody. Like he has said, the driver should be responsible. The road users should be responsible. Everybody is an actor when it comes to road use. So we want a road use that is safe for all of us. So let us all try and be responsible. Life, they said, has no duplicate. Thank you very much, viewers at home. Until